Hello and welcome to The Lion Show. I'm your host, Robert Lyon, your favorite business coach. And today, let's become millionaires. That's the name of this book, this course, and this audio project that I have put together and will be delivering to you throughout the next couple weeks. And I'm really excited about it because it's just 10 years of marketing and business knowledge all put into an incredible course. Now, this is for anybody that not only wants to make a lot of money, but is in a shitty situation and just wants to start making money from their laptop or their phone, or just wants to change their lives, okay? And it's called Let's Become Millionaires. And let's become millionaires not for the money. No. We're on something much deeper now, but for who it will make us become. Essentially, we're going to be going deep dives into 3 business models: coaching, selling courses, and selling services. Not necessarily in that order. And we're going to go over the best way for us to not only get results fast, but start scaling rather quickly. And this is very important. I'd almost be willing to guess that most people are doing what they're doing now because they got results and they know how to get results. So now they're stuck in that job because that's what they do. They never took the chance, they never took the risk to be their own boss and to step outside of their comfort zone. And in this modern day of everybody needing one-click buys and where's my package now and Instagram and everything going a million miles an hour, it's important that you get results, because if you don't get results, you're going to lose the patience. But what's more important than getting that instant gratification is building a real legit business. And that's what we're going to be doing here. We're not going to be fucking around. I'm not going to be teaching you fairy dust. I'm going to be exposing a lot of the stuff that they don't talk about. And I'm going to be bringing it all to you for free in this workshop. So I really hope you take some notes, you pay attention, and that we can just kind of kick ass and get this all done and start really working together. So the best way for you to get the full experience is to go to the link down below. It's called letsbecomemillionaires.com. Get the free book, join the Facebook group, and subscribe on YouTube. And be sure to leave me a comment if you're watching on YouTube right now. So, the Big Epiphany, right? So what most of these gurus and business people, what they do is they take you into a webinar or they take you into a sales page, and what they do is first they feed you emotions. They tell you their story. They make you feel like you're just like them, or you've been through a struggle similar to them. And then they give you the Big Epiphany. Okay, the Big Epiphany is where your lights go off in your brain and you're like, oh my God, this is life-changing. And then they hit you with the sale. All right? So the Big Epiphany that I have for you in this is that most likely, if you're trying to find success online, the truth is you're doing too much. Okay? You're doing too much. You've got too much going on. There's just too much craziness in all of the different spectrums. Too many Instagram posts, you're trying to build a following, you're trying to blow shit up on Twitter. You don't need to do all that, okay? We're going to get laser focused on generating results. The number one thing to generate results is awareness. So awareness is where we're going to start. You have to be aware of yourself, of the marketplace, and of where you want to go. You have to be aware of the problems that you can solve and the people in your marketplace that you could help right now. Have that inner awareness that there are millions upon millions, if not billions of people that you could be helping right now. So any profit, which is not a bad word, any marketing, which is also not a bad word, that we do to help these people is important, and it should be done. And we need to take ourselves from where we are right now and get ourselves in the right mindset to make money and kick ass and do what we were put on this earth to do. So it starts with awareness, though. The awareness can be anything. The awareness can be that you need to change your life. The awareness can be that you can help others change their life. The awareness can be that you want to try something different. The awareness can be that you want to go towards something new. Anything. But you just have to be aware that the stuff takes work, takes time, but it's all worth it in the end. And I'm going to show you step by step how to get to having a real business and scaling it to the moon. And then it's just time to put in the work. That's all there is to it. The next step we're going to talk about is it's time to take the throne. All right, nobody is going to just find you and give you a bunch of fucking money. Nobody's just going to give you a huge following. Nobody's going to build your business but you. You have to take the throne. Very important to stand up for yourself, be the king or be the queen of your life, and keep it simple. You are creating and developing your life. This is your one life. You don't get any redos, you know? So you have to take the throne and you have to take charge of what you're doing. You have to step up to the plate and stand up for yourself, to take charge of your life and to truly become the best version of yourself. All right? Now what I want to talk about is, of course, the 3 vehicles that are going to get us to our massive success. That was coaching, courses, and selling services online. Now, when you're thinking about these 3 things and building the businesses, I really don't want you to get lost in all the tech, okay? This is where you need to focus. We're going to be building 1 irresistible offer, 1 funnel, 1 ad that works, and 1 follow-up. That's it. Very, very simple. The funnel can be anything, and we're not going to get too complicated with all the tech. But the most important thing, okay, when you're thinking about this, is first the irresistible offer. It's what makes people buy. And I'm going to go into a whole episode teaching you guys how to formulate your irresistible offer so that it almost takes away from you having to do any hard sales or anything like that, because people will be so excited to buy from you because you will be speaking clearly with an irresistible offer that they cannot resist. It's so important. And that's really what we're going to be doing. So remember, start thinking in your mind, if you were really going to build a business and scale, would you like to be selling courses? Would you like to be selling coaching one-on-one or in groups? Would you like to be selling services? Now, they all have their own good things and bad things. Like selling courses, incredible, because you can leverage your time, you can put it out there and sell it forever. Bad part is you have to make the course. You have to take the time to sit down, formulate your strategy, film it all, record it all, edit it all, put it all together before you ever get paid. Okay? So you got to think about these things. And what I really want you to think about is what is going to fit your lifestyle right now. If you have a skill already that you can sell as a service, I'm really going to help you sell your services, which is going to be awesome. And then you're going to have to think about how you're going to scale it, right? So if you're selling a service, let's say SEO, you're really good at SEO. What you're going to have to figure out is how you can get a team of VAs together to do all of it and then scale it to the moon. And you create a system that makes money for you. This is going to allow you to scale to $1 million, to scale to that next level of business. But you have to think about that. Is that what your lifestyle is going to be like? Do you want to have all these employees? Or do you want to figure out a software and just be the middleman? Or do you want to start with VAs and then build the software? You know, these are very interesting. If you're going to be a coach, you're going to have to talk to a lot of people. Be one-on-one. I am a business coach, and I'm going to be coaching you through all of this. And if you have any questions, feel free to go to robertrlyon.com and sign up. I'd like to buy you a free coaching call. It's worth it. I promise you. But think about what it is in these 3 different businesses, and there's other businesses we're going to talk about later, but these are the ones I want to focus on because these scale the best, they're the most profitable, and they're something that we can start right now with just a computer, or you can even probably do it from your phone. So think about that. Think of your lifestyle and really how you can help people the most and what style you want to all be coming together. Okay? And then now what I want you to think about is when you're selling this offer, what you're really selling is a transformation. Okay? You're selling the transformation. You're selling the customer on transforming into a better person. Right? You're selling them on launching their business. You're selling them on generating tons of traffic for their business. So you have to think about super specifically, what is the transformation that I can deliver exceptionally? And what do I have right now that I could get started right now and jump into the market and sell with what I have right now? Because it's incredibly important not only to get results, but to get started fast and then not stop. You just want to get going and use that momentum to propel yourself into true success. So think about the transformation that you can deliver. Who are the people that you can help the most right now? What can you offer? Okay? And then when you listen later on in the next episodes about the irresistible offer, it'll all become super crystal clear and we'll start to focus on that more. Okay? Now this is really exciting. After you have your irresistible offer, right? And you've figured out the transformation you're going to deliver. What we're going to do is super simple, but we're going to basically create a presentation for you. This presentation is going to take you to that next level. But to create the presentation to sell your irresistible offer is kind of an art. You have to master the words that are going to inspire and give that epiphany to your customer. So the presentation can be anything. There's actually something really cool that I read, that back in the day in ancient Rome, people used to sell used carriages. Like they used to sell used carriages. Like they're back like 1,500 years ago, people were selling used cars essentially. They were selling the used carriages though. And you got to think about, how were they doing it back in the day? Well, they would obviously probably try and fix it up and make it look nice. And then they would have a talk and they would have a little presentation to sell the carriages that were already used. They would say, oh, this was used by Alexander the Great in this battle or something like that, to build it up, to really give it a benefit to why people should buy these used carriages. And this has been going on for thousands of years, how before you have a sale or an irresistible offer, you have a presentation. And that's where I find nowadays really works and is the true magic, right? It's say you have an irresistible offer and an incredible advertisement or an incredible presentation, and it's all magic. And then you start running ads, and then you start collaborating with people. This becomes an incredible machine for profits and scale, and just it becomes an amazing, amazing opportunity that we have right now, where we can literally share our magic, and we can use, paid advertising, YouTube, Facebook, all of it to explode and share our message with the world. So after you have your irresistible offer and you've nailed down the transformation that you're going to deliver, then you've made the incredible presentation, or you have an idea of what the presentation is going to be like. We're really going to get super specific and super scientific and ninja with copywriting. Copywriting is one of the most important skills that any entrepreneur can have. So if you really want to become an awesome entrepreneur, you have to master the skill of copywriting. You have to understand the words that sell to your audience, the things that perk their ears up and get their mind racing and then pulling out their wallets and ready to buy. And this is where we're going to write long sales letters, because once you've written a long sales letter, everything else is a lot easier. Okay? And trust me, I'm like dyslexic and ADD, and I just couldn't even read a book till like 8th grade. And if I can write sales letters that generate thousands and thousands of dollars, you can too. And I'm going to teach you the formulas for copywriting that I have learned and have studied and that I know work. And that's going to be extremely exciting. All right, after we've done all that, we're going to take a breath and we're going to structure our business. Structure is what people buy. Structure is the secret sauce to any real business that you're going to build. Structure takes people to that next level because they know what they're going to get, you know what you're going to deliver, and then it all just kind of locks in. So you got to really formulate the structure of how you're going to, answer phone calls, deliver your experience, gain more customers, do the sale, write your stuff, talk to your VAs. And we're really going to master the structure of our business so that we can really create like daily habits that will increase our wealth and increase our well-being. And we're just going to keep building on these daily habits, and we're going to just nail them down so that we have this structure in place. And from that structure, that's how we're really going to build these businesses out. Okay, after the structure, we're actually going to build the websites. I'm going to show you how to build the funnel, okay? And we're going to build it all with all of our amazing copywriting and all of our presentations and everything involved. And then we're going to add tracking so that we know what we're doing. The coolest thing about copywriting in the modern age is you can literally test your headlines in real time. Okay, so you can have your irresistible offer, and then you can type it out with copywriting in real time, and then you can write a little sales thing, and you can see exactly how many people saw your ad, read the headline, and clicked the button, went to the landing page, went to the opt-in, went to the funnel, and went and bought. So you can literally see how many people saw this, how many people saw this, how many people saw this, how many people saw this. So you can see where your copywriting is good or where your copywriting is bad or where your sales funnel has a bottleneck or where it's screwing up. And you can run ads and you can get real live data fast as possible. And it's just an incredible opportunity. So we set up the way that basically most marketing agencies set up tracking so you can really see the data. And then we go over how you can analyze the data and how you can improve your product and your services and the whole flow of your business. And then after we have that, we're going to set up a CRM, which stands for Customer Relationship Management. And we're going to set up a CRM for the long term. One that's we're going to send little tidbits of emails every day if we can, or at least every couple days or Monday through Friday or whatever you want to do, where you're going to essentially be delivering as much value as you possibly can until they give up and they just want to become a customer because you have delivered so well. This is incredible. After you have the website, the funnel, and the tracking and the CRM set up, it's time to create your ads. And creating ads is an art. And I'm going to show you everything I know, and I'm going to get some other experts to teach you basically the words that sell, the pictures that sell, that catch people's attention. And you're really going to be able to take over from here. You only have to have one winning ad. It's called the control ad. And you create the control ad, and the control ad basically tells you exactly how much it costs for you to get a customer. And then what you're going to be doing is you're going to be delivering to your customers, and you're going to be trying to beat your control ad until it gets cheaper and cheaper and cheaper, and you can raise your prices, and then you can get even bigger with this business. Once we have all those things in place, we're going to finally launch this bad boy into space, kick ass, take names, and that's what Let's Become Millionaires is all about. Getting you to that point as fast as possible. After we have launched, we're going to talk a little bit about management and what I call AED, which is automate, eliminate, and delegate. And that's how we're really going to scale these businesses more. And we're going to talk about that. And that's going to be the whole thing. So this is a free course. I'm going to be training everybody inside my Facebook group. So you can go to the Facebook group link down below or go on Facebook and just check out, I think it's Facebook groups/online success coach. And that's it. And make sure you get the book. The book is at letsbecomemillionaires.com. Very simple. Go there, type it in, you'll get the book. And it's just going to really take you through what we're talking about. But as I build these courses, as I edit them, and as I put them out, it's going to be a whole experience. And I really hope that I see you in the Facebook group to ask me questions, or if you're on YouTube, please leave a comment with any questions you have. And we'll be going forward. And I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much. This is Robert Lyon, The Lion Show.